Wherever you are in the world, greetings from my home in The Hague. The COVID-19 pandemic has us all scrambling to adjust. Our lives, our families, our work, our plans, our hopes. Everything feels different now. We are all so grateful to hospital, healthcare and essential workers around the world. Thank you also to all our colleagues in government ministries and departments, everyone doing their best in these trying times. That's what we at the HCCH are doing too, continue to operate effectively. Fortunately, all our staff are healthy, teleworking. And so are our interns, in some cases across oceans and continents. But how is an international organization like the HCCH effective in this crisis? How can its work help people? 3 really practical examples. First, this COVID-19 drama no doubt will lead to a lot more remote working, including for lawyers, courts, and all sorts of sensitive legal procedures, including the taking of evidence across borders. That's why I'm very pleased to tell you that the HCCH has just released a new guide to good practice, a guide on using video conferencing under our Taking of Evidence Convention. This should save time and money and help judicial proceedings around the world move ahead effectively and safely. My second example. The COVID crisis is helping states to assess legal and administrative processes, looking at doing more in a reliable online way. And so states increasingly also see the advantages of electronic apostees, official certificates authenticating public documents to be used in other countries. Under our electronic apostille program, the EAPP, apostees can be requested and issued online. No need for person-to-person contact. With so many offices closed and people working online, the EAPP clearly helps keep things moving. A third example with direct implications for countless families. A core part of our work concerns safeguards enshrined in the Child Abduction, Adoption and Child Protection Conventions. Travel restrictions, health risks, limitations on normal child protection services all raise delicate, practical and legal questions. Now, as never before, there's a need for active cooperation to share quickly best practice responses and solutions. And so we are in active touch with central authorities, other international organizations and NGOs to facilitate just that. And the International Hague Network of Judges is also operating in full swing. Going forward, as we get through these challenging times, thinking hard about what we can and maybe must do differently, the international community can count on the continuing creative commitment of the HCCH and its Secretariat. It's hard to look too far ahead, but we're trying. And that also includes the discussions on our budget for the next financial year starting in July. Now isn't the time to be pressing for more. It's all about making the most of what we have. Let me finish by thanking the entire staff of the HCCH for their personal commitment and flexibility. I'm really proud of them. Weekly online staff meetings are an interesting change, but we are definitely looking forward to seeing each other back in the office. And we hope that at least some of our meetings with experts, delegates, and colleagues from around the world on parentage and surrogacy, tourism and ODR, jurisdiction, child support, and others, that at least some of these meetings will be held face to face. If there is one thing we've all learned from the pandemic, it's this. People across the world need good, effective, creative multilateralism more than ever. And that's what we at the HCCH help deliver for private international law. Thank you and stay safe.